Good morning, and Happy New Year. Glad you joined us here on My Conversation right here on My Central Valley, KAIL. It is your host for the last show of the year. And we'll be back next week. But for the last one of the year, we have a great lineup of guests for you today, and we're going to get right off into it. And you know me, you know I'm loving our first guest. Please put your hands together from The Point Patio Bar and Bistro, Jeff Crocker and Matt Simons. Hello, guys.
What's up?
Ah, man, just loving the product. I'm not gonna. So you are the owner and the head chef, right? How long have you guys been open?
We opened up in June of last year.
Okay. Are you from Fresno at all?
I actually live right down the street in the Clovis side, but I've been here for just almost 11 years now.
Okay. Now I gotta ask, where did the idea come from opening up The Point?
I'm a part of a group of owners, and we had a few guys that were scoping out the area, and it just so happened to be right down the street from where I am, and I was actually looking at that area as well. And we came together, and we just knew that we needed a space, that space was available, and it was kind of, it worked out for where we wanted to be, and we kind of thought that part of the area was lacking in a nice restaurant, especially a place that could eat outside. So, so we snatched it up.
Speaking of outside, the patio right here, that's an amazing patio. A lot of square footage on that patio.
Yeah, we got over 2,000 square feet outside, and then we actually have a breezeway that is covered, and we get good shade. We have heaters out there, so it's year round. We can utilize the patio.
Now, not just opening up because of the location, but the draw is the food. So that's your area of expertise, right?
Right.
Now, how long have you been a chef?
I've been a chef. Well, I've kind of been doing cooking my whole life. My mom was kind of a chef.
Yes.
And so, but I went to culinary school after being in the grocery business for a long time. I grew up here. I moved to Portland, Oregon in '92. And so I lived there for the last 24 years, and I just moved back a couple years ago to kind of take my culinary skills up to the next level back here in Fresno, where I missed my dad and family and all that stuff. So I've been cooking for a job, as my job, for probably 12 years or so.
Oh, wow.
Something like that.
So you know the highs and lows, ins and outs, and special recipes.
I do, yeah, I do. I feel like I brought down my Portland. Portland's got a little different of a food. They're very into food up there. Not a lot of chain restaurants, just a lot of people making stuff by hand, you know. So kind of incorporating that into what we do at The Point.
Gotcha. Now, how did you guys come together?
Well, I just got hired on, and that's when we met. When I came in to interview, I met Jeff, and I've been there ever since.
Okay, now we had a dish that was just up on the screen just a little while ago. If we can bring that back up, it looks absolutely amazing. Now, tell me exactly what that is right there.
That's our salmon salad. So pan-roasted salmon, and then we make champagne vinaigrette. That's like our house dressing that we put on a lot of salads. So that's got feta cheese, cucumbers, heirloom cherry tomatoes, and the mesclun mix of greens, and then the salmon and some feta cheese on top.
That looks incredible.
It's
now,
really good salmon. My wife is like a salmon connoisseur, and she's just in love with that salmon.
A fan of the fish, huh?
Yeah.
Now, not just with the good food, now with the ambiance, with the design of it. Now, how did you guys all come together to take part of that?
Yeah, we all kind of came together. We wanted it to be durable.
Right.
But we also wanted to look clean, and I mean, we have the high ceilings and some stonework in there, some nice soft fabrics with our booths and stuff, and yeah, and we got durable bar.
Speaking of which,
yeah, and that bar is actually it's an indoor-outdoor bar, so the outside looks very similar to that, and that is a big garage door that opens up in the middle. So when the weather's right, you can have it all the way open, and so it feels like it's more of a community kind of thing. You feel like you're all a part of the same situation instead of being compartmentalized.
That's a great idea.
It's got to be the neatest bar in town.
That's a great idea right there. Now, I'm sitting here looking, run down some of the items we can look forward to on the menu, and then please explain what's in front of me that I am about to taste.
Well, those are the sweet potato fries. That we offer truffle fries, regular fries, and sweet potato fries.
Wow.
And then what we dip them in is that sauce we make is spinach and jalapeno aioli.
I don't know if you guys can take a look at that right there, but that is the first I've seen it green. So if
And then these are our sliders. We use Max's Bakery. We use their buns on all of our bread. Actually, it's all from Max's. And then we've got 3 different kinds of burgers there. So a regular burger, which classic burger with tomato and lettuce, and our Thousand
Gotcha.
Island that we make. Homemade pickles on there. Applewood smoked bacon. And then the other one is the Point Burger, which is our biggest selling item just about every day. And that's just got our homemade barbecue sauce, Applewood smoked bacon, white cheddar, and then some French fried kind of onion, real thinly sliced onions. And then the other one is like a south of the border sort of a burger. It's called the Texican.
the Texican.
Has the Texican. Yeah, it's got green chilies on it, and then it's got cilantro oil and pepper jack cheese and chipotle aioli on the bottom and a tomato.
Let's see, I know what this is. This is sweet potato fry right here, and I'm gonna check this out with this aioli. Okay, that's different and delicious. I've never had that before.
It's got
And
a
this
little
is,
jalapeno in there.
yeah, it got a little kick to it.
Yeah.
Had the sweet potato with some kick right there. Now, before we get out of here, I'm not gonna close without asking, what are your hours for the Point?
We're open from 11 to midnight, almost every night. On Sundays, we usually close the kitchen a little bit early, around 8 o'clock. The rest of the week, the kitchen is open until 10. And then we open early on Sundays for a Sunday brunch, which is incredible. He loves breakfast food, and he knocks it out of the park on Sundays.
Well, I tell you what, I've been there. The place is amazing. I want you guys to check it out. Before we get out of here, where can they find you? Where are you located? Give them more information before we go.
We're on the northwest corner of Willow and Nice. You can call the restaurant to make reservations. You can also find us on Open Table. The restaurant's phone number is 765-4397. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. I think you can even find us on Snapchat. And yeah.
A little bit everywhere. Well, I tell you what, thank you so much for being a guest. I'm going to dig off into this before we get out of here, man. You guys, go check out The Point. It's right there on Willow and Nice. Meet me out there for a drink. I'd love to see you out there. Another round of applause for our guests. Thank you so much. We got more coming up right after this.